welcome to Frequently Asked Questions here at Quality Material Handling. My name is Ben Cisneros and I'm the sales manager here. Today we're going to talk about our process here at Quality Material Handling and how we do a site visit. We often get asked this by some of our employees in our business as to how we go out into the field and figure out what's the best approach with our clients. It's basically broken down into 7 simple steps. First step is we go out into the field and we greet and meet with our client. This we'll be able to learn some of their pain points as well as what their objectives are for the project. The second is going to be to make sure that when we go into their facility that we're wearing the proper equipment. Whether it be a loud facility or a facility that has manufacturing, we'll need either eye protection, ear protection, but generally we will always be using a safety vest and a hard hat to prevent any damage. Another area that we start to look into is what is their product. So we're going to look at what they're storing, how they're storing it, and get the dimensions of that product. This will be used later in our process to determine what system would work best. The next we will do is use a laser to shoot the building so we can get accurate dimensions of either the small area or the entire building depending on what's available to us for that project. Sometimes our customers are kind enough to provide us with AutoCAD drawings, and that also helps simplify the process. The next step is that we'll check what the building's fire suppression system is. This is a very important step as it'll help us to determine what the high pile analysis can do, as well as what storage heights that facility may or may not be allowed to use. We use this information later on when we do our analysis to make sure that that client has the right system in place. The next step is to check the building for obstructions. This might be emergency exits, it might be electrical panels, or in-dock facilities that obstruct some of the usable square footage. This is important because we're going to have to build around these or build to these. For example, if we have an emergency exit in an aisle, we have to make sure that that's accessible throughout the design phase. Otherwise, we may not be in compliance with egress code. After that, we take our findings back to our client and discuss briefly with them before we go back to our building. In this point, we're going to point out what we see so that they understand what we're going to be trying to do and if we can or cannot meet that objective. It's very important to us that we have our customer with us from the very beginning of the process. If we see something that is dangerous or might be a potential pitfall to the entire project, we want to notify our client immediately so that they're aware and prepared for what we have in store. Again, these were simple steps here at Quality Material Handling on how to do a site visit. If you have a project or a facility that you're looking at, please reach out to us here. We'd be happy to help you out. Again, this was Ben here at QMH, here to answer your frequently asked questions.